People've got some audacity. Audacity. Hello, strangers of the internet. KallMeKris got married. But not everyone is happy about it. KallMeKris has been making content since back in 2020. So 5 years ago. Guys, that was 5 years ago. And back then she was working as a hairdresser. She'll say in a bunch of her videos that she used to be a hairdresser. She was struggling with her mental health and things were shutting down because of the pandemic that shall not be named. And she started making skits on TikTok. And that kind of blew up because, you know, she's so fun to watch and a great actress and we all love her. Her growth eventually spread to long form YouTube videos. And it's kind of allowed her to stop being a hairdresser. So jumping forward a little bit in her career to when we meet the vegan teacher. Oh, the beloved vegan teacher. I've actually seen her naturally on my For You page. She does a lot of lives. And when you click in, everyone is just saying eat a burger and sending things of burgers to her. So people are very petty about that and I wouldn't be shocked if some of them, or a lot of them, are fans of KallMeKris and they're kind of coming after her. We're gonna refer to her as TVT because I don't know if I want to say the vegan teacher. So if I say TVT, it's her. KMK, KallMeKris. KallMeKris posted a very raw video talking about her mental health struggles and kind of her journey. I think it's titled like Her Story or something. Very kind of heavy video, very intimate, and it goes over how she was. As you can imagine, that's a very brave thing to do and something that's very not easy, and not a lot of women feel strong enough and capable to do that. So her being able to do that on such a big platform is very brave of her. And of course she got a lot of support, but lovely vegan teacher, oh, this woman later posted this.
My question is this. If you don't like the fact that you were pinned down and assaulted, why do you pay people to do this to other females? You make fun of animal defenders who are defending cows, chickens, pigs, lambs, turkeys, all kinds of other females who are abused in the industry.
It's like a 2.5 minute video. I'm just showing you a clip because I don't want to get copyrighted. I'm probably going to. Please don't. Anyway, if you have any sense of being a human being, you can see how absolutely terrible that is. If you hear cracking in the background, that's my dog eating. We allow her to eat here. And I don't need to stand up for KallMeKris in any way because she is strong. She doesn't need me. Again, she's married now. She has a man if she really wants that protection. So she doesn't need my protection or anything, but she just has a lot of support. And I think it's important to know that she has a lot of support, and I think that's great. But we're gonna note something. This is a one-way argument.
You know that's right.
When this came out, KallMeKris had said nothing to the vegan teacher. She barely knew who she was. She never interacted with her, but she was seeing this woman making random videos about her and a bunch of random creators. Okay? Problems. Absolute asylum. Gone. As of today, if I am all up to date, and I'm pretty sure I am because I pretty much watch KMK pretty consistently. She's posted only 2 videos about the vegan teacher, kind of calling her a stalker, basically after posting tons of videos about her and about her SA. In her first reaction video, it is her reacting to this video, which was kind of hard to watch because can you imagine? And she's visually distressed about her trauma being belittled. Yet she's trying to keep it together and lighthearted for her audience because that's who she is, because that's why we love her, right? Like it's who she is. And she keeps it lighthearted and she keeps it funny. She keeps it going. She's a trooper. And I was her audience. I was in high school watching this and I was heartbroken because I really looked up to KallMeKris. I really loved her videos and I felt safe with her. And I wasn't one to watch YouTube back in the day. Now I do a lot. And you guys should watch me a lot more. So click subscribe, comment, and come back because I've got a lot more coming for you. There's a lot going on. You gotta hear it all, okay? So subscribe. You know you want to. I want you to. Just subscribe. Is that too aggressive? And she was not necessarily vocal about it, but she let people know she was depressed. She had these issues. I was depressed in high school, so depressed in high school. And seeing her like that and continue to go was so helpful for me. So I think that's one of the reasons why there's so much outrage over this, not just the fact that it's just plain terrible. There was not just outrage, there was like a public outcry. This is one of many videos that are out supporting KallMeKris.
If you don't like the fact that you were pinned down and assaulted,
Avengers! Assemble.
as you can see, like, people were pretty pissed off about this. So this is kind of a repost, so there's not a lot of interactions on it. But people were mad, and I don't blame them because I'm a nomad myself. But this was a few years ago. We're moving on. So fasting forward to where KMK started publicly dating Oomaville. A lot of us know this. We love them. They're adorable. They just got married like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, like very recently. Back when they were dating, or they might have been engaged, they kept their engagement private, so I don't really know the timeline, to be honest. But I'm gonna call him boyfriend for now. Her and her then boyfriend each posted a video about the vegan teacher officially calling her out. Not just reacting like KMK did in her first video, but calling her out for harassing not just her, but a bunch of other creators.
Oh snap! You go, girl!
It was really cool to actually see Oomaville stand up for her in that way, but still like respect her doing it for herself. It was good. And she's constantly encouraging people to just ignore her, don't follow her, don't comment, don't yada yada, which I'm kind of bringing more attention to it. But that became K. Could you imagine if she saw this? It all kind of started when the vegan teacher started taking credit for the couple getting together. Yeah, she tried to take credit for these two getting together because she said that she met up with Oomaville and was just like,
Hey, have you ever met or have you ever seen KallMeKris? You guys have kind of like a similar sense of humor.
and he's something along the lines of saying like,
Oh yeah, I've heard about her.
they were dating at the time. They were keeping it very, very down low, and I respect it. But they were dating at the time, so he's like, he knows who she is. And more recently, the vegan teacher went on to ChatGPT. She went on to AI, a notoriously biased AI, which someone actually said is totally true. It's notoriously nice and biased. And she asked it who between her, the vegan teacher, and KallMeKris was the kindest, bravest, and wisest.
The egg decatur can tell the difference between a good egg and a bad egg.
How obsessed you gotta be? People talk about fan behavior. This is actually obsession and actually insane.
She was a bad egg.
And of course, ChatGPT was on her side. And even when it was on her side, she didn't even get all the points. It was like, vegan teacher, KallMeKris, vegan teacher. So like 2 out of 3, woohoo. But then fans are like, hold the hell up. No way. So they try it themselves. And of course, it comes out the opposite way. KallMeKris has like all three, like KallMeKris is more of each of them, right? Obviously. And they even asked ChatGPT to cut the bull because of its being notoriously nice. Like, dude, how can you be so obsessed with someone who gives no about you whatsoever? How? Like, she has millions of people behind her. And what do you got, huh? A chicken? You happy with that chicken? I want to raise chickens one day. I like animals. I have a dog. I wouldn't eat my dog, by the way. Don't ask. She asked KallMeKris that, by the way. But it's truly something to say about the actual strength that KallMeKris has with how she has handled this. And I think that's something for us as society to look at and look up to. Now we're gonna get into the meat of what's going on. I know you saw what I did there, and it was hilarious. Don't say it was a dad joke. Dad jokes are great.
Couldn't agree with you more, buddy.
So we're gonna watch this together, and I'm gonna show you about what she's going on about right after she posts right after she got married, okay? It's crazy. But like, look at her page. Nico Avocado needs to be removed from society. I mean, people have opinions about that, but girl, if that's not a threat. So let's go over her videos. Jesus died so you could eat tofu. My Lord and Savior did what? For tofu? My Lord and Savior created cows and sheep and then died for me to eat tofu? I'm not eating tofu. She has a video literally just said, I prayed to Jesus. So did I pray to Jesus that you did not do that for real? You gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding. Oh, look at this. Why the Pope is in hell. For context, the Pope just died. I don't know too much about the Pope, but I know this is crazy. Dude, and she's like, thank gosh she's gone. Dude, this is crazy.
This video is for all of you who keep writing to me and tell me that I should stop making videos encouraging KallMeKris to be vegan. The reason I don't stop is she has over 50 million followers on TikTok, and she has made it clear to all of them that she does not mind if they keep on eating meat, wearing their skins, or ripping them to shreds. This is what she has told her audience. I stand for the opposite of this.
Oh, this is so serious. This is serious. This is serious business. This is poor KallMeKris. Okay.
Followers on her YouTube channel. And she has also made sure that she has told them to unfollow me because she thinks that I am too radical. She thinks that it's okay to keep hurting animals, to keep eating them.
Okay, she said this in her videos. She said, I don't care if you're vegan, but I eat meat. That's all. That's it. That's it. And in fact, I'm gonna say this for my video. I do not care if you're vegan. If you subscribe, I love you. If you don't, get that. No, I'm kidding. Don't leave. Okay. But I do not care. I don't care if you eat gluten. I don't care if you eat meat. I don't care if you eat vegetables. I don't care if you photosynthesize outside.
Brother, you do you, man.
I don't care. And neither does KallMeKris. And that is what she said.
To keep ripping off their skin and stealing their wool. She even rips off their skin and stands on it and calls it a carpet. I'm against cruelty.
Are y'all's carpet made of cow skin?
No, not that I know of.
Because I don't know how many of us can afford that to be, just to be logical, I don't know how much of us can afford that. I live in an apartment and the ground is very much made of little fibers of something. But I'll tell you this, a cow was not skinned and put on my floor. That'd be a lot of cows. Actually, my apartment's pretty small. It would be a couple cows.
Here's another reason that I call out KallMeKris. She has told millions and millions of her followers not to follow me because she thinks that I am too radical. She thinks that saving animals is radical.
Girl, she's butthurt about KallMeKris being like, okay, just don't follow this lady, she's crazy. Seriously, she went.
KallMeKris said people, told millions of people not to follow me.
Oh, boo-hoo. Grow up. You post like 50 million videos a day. This is your life. This is a sad life, dude.
I will never stop speaking out on behalf of those who have no ability to speak for themselves. KallMeKris and her boyfriend Oompaville now have cows on their property in Texas. They eat animals. This little innocent male calf is just a baby and is on his way to slaughter because...
Okay, you know what? I really tried. I really gave it my grade A effort and I'm done. I need a break. I think we all need a break. I need a break. I can't with her.
KallMeKris has cows now on her farm.
You know what? I'm gonna take a break. I think it's important that you know that I care about animals. I do. I love it. I have a dog. I adore her. We're thinking about getting a second dog. I love animals. I respect animals. I understand that me eating a cow, you can phrase it as there's some sacredness to it, for lack of better words. That's fine. But I also believe a completely different thing than you do. And you're trying to shove your beliefs up my nose. And you know what? Because I have love in my heart, because you don't think I do, because I eat burgers, I'm gonna go down to my sister's and make cookies. And she lives 3 hours away.
I am driving 3.5 hours to make cookies with my sister, and you might be asking, that seems very pointless. She can make cookies on her own. Well, this is for a work competition, first of all. Second of all, mind your business. Actually, don't mind your business. Keep watching. And third of all, we're actually making macarons, and I've been playing with macarons for a while now. Sometimes they don't work out, so we're really hoping that this works out. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be a little embarrassed, I'll be honest. But I'm also mainly doing this so I can help my sister out with some stuff up, because she's moving up here closer to me next week. I'm very excited. My sister has done so much for me, so I just want her to feel like if she needs anything, I'm there, you know? I'm gonna finish my makeup, which is just mascara, and then I'm gonna put my hair up, and then we have a bunch to do before we leave.
So I'm in my car, finally about to leave. We're gonna stop at a gas station first so I can fill a water bottle and get a fork because I packed a salad. I guess let's do this. I'm a little nervous.
And we're back. And it's just gonna get a whole lot more exhausting from here, so.
Because in the dairy industry, they kill all the baby boy cows. They kidnap them and consider them to be useless because they want to steal the milk that belongs to them. This video is also for KallMeKris. I'm against the kidnapping of baby cows. I think mothers have a right to remain with their babies.
She's just
and
repeating
babies
herself.
have a right to remain with their mothers.
I have a symphony box. I forgot I bought this. And a giant symphony bar. Let's have the chocolate. You know, I thought I could make it further. I thought. But she's about to go on and talk about bees. Bees are kind of a separate problem. There is a bit... I have seen like people talk about some problems with bees. I don't know it. Maybe we can look into it. Let me know if you're interested in that. Comment below. And I gotta say, people have got some audacity. They've got some audacity.
The audacity.
How could you be so obsessed with these people? People! As a reminder, KMK is not the only creator she targets. She is one of many. Again, no hate to vegans. I don't care what you do. I don't. Leave me alone, I leave you alone. We're good. Shame on that vegan teacher though. And here is a puppy before your next story. Say bye-bye, lady. Bye-bye. Oh.